Hey there, and welcome to Study and Prepare with me. I am your guide, and I am so excited you are here. Whether you are a student aiming for top grades, someone preparing for an important exam, or just curious about learning something new, you have come to the right place. On this channel, you will find general knowledge, current affairs, reasoning, English, etc. My goal is to help you study smarter, not harder, so you can achieve your academic goals and still have times for the things you love. Let's dive into today's lesson and start mastering those concepts together. Thanks for being here and let's get started. Medieval world 500 AD to 1500 AD. Medieval Europe. The Eastern Roman Empire was a vast empire and its capital, Constantinople, was the largest city of the time. The Ottoman Turks conquered the Byzantine territories in 1453 AD. Feudalism. Feudalism originated in the 18th and 19th century. First of all, in Western Europe, the feudal system developed. Crusades. Crusades mean the military expeditions under the banner of the cross organized in Western Christendom primarily to cover the holy places of Palestine from Muslim occupation. Four crusades were fought by the European Christians to liberate Jerusalem from Seljuk Turks, who did not permit Christian pilgrims to enter the Holy Land. Arab civilization. Muhammad, the Prophet of Islam, was born in Mecca in 571 AD. After he was 40, he had visions of truth and became a prophet. He forbade the worship of idols and made many enemies. Ultimately, he had to leave Mecca and take refuge in Medina. This event took place in 622 AD and is known as the year of Hijra or migration, and from it Muslims date their era Hijra Sambat. The Quran, the holy book of Islam, is divided into a number of sutras or chapters and contains the teachings of Muhammad. Besides the Quran, the life of a Muslim is guided by the Sunnah, the practices of Muhammad, and the Hadith, the saying of Muhammad. After his death, his successors were known as caliphs or khalifas, who held both religious and political authority. From Arabia, Islam spread very fast to many other parts of the world. Contributions of Arab civilization. The Arabs made all knowledge their own and developed it further. Al-Razi, an Arab scientist, discovered the true nature of smallpox, and Bin Sinha discovered that tuberculosis is infectious. Some of the famous literary works of the Arab civilization are the Rubaiyat by Omar Khayyam, Shahnama by Firdausi, and the Arabian Nights, a collection of 1001 stories. The Arabs developed their own decorative designs. Their buildings had ball-like domes, small minarets, horseshoe arcs, and twisted columns. The Arabs also developed a decorative style of writing called calligraphy and made book illumination and art. Medieval China. From the early 7th century, China was ruled by the Tang dynasty. The rule of Tang dynasty was followed by the Sung dynasty. After this, for about 100 years, China was ruled by Mongols. The rule of the Mongols in China was followed by that of Ming dynasty. In 1644, China was conquered by the Manchus, who continued to rule until 1911 AD. Contributions of medieval China. To prevent drain on the country's wealth, the Song rulers started the use of paper money. The invention of gunpowder was made in China in the 10th century. The Chinese made iron chain suspension bridges as early as the 10th century. The Chinese invented the first method of printing in 16th century. Medieval Japan. Japan consists of hundreds of small islands, of which four are major islands: Hokkaido, Honshu, Kyonshu, and Shikoku. Samurai or warriors were similar to the knights of Western Europe. The most unique contributions of medieval Japan to illiterate literature was a form of poetry called haiku. The important contributions of medieval Japan to art was ikebana or the art of flower arrangement. Buddhism reached Japan early in the 6th century from China through Korea, and during the course of centuries it became widespread. In certain periods it even eclipsed Shintoism, the old religion of Japan. Gradually the Japanese developed their open distinct schools of Buddhism, the most famous of which is Zen Buddhism. That's it for today's lesson. I hope you found it helpful. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone else who might benefit. And if you have not already hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss out on new tips and tutorials. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.